Hey there, guys, it's Jesse, and today I'm about to give you something that you have requested far more than I can ever possibly convey. You want to know what my spec is, and build, and macros, and all sorts of stuff, so I'm just going to give it to you because, well, I got nothing to hide at this point. My super secret spec is super secretly nerfed, so I went a different way, and, by the way, look at my new armor, black and yellow, black and yellow. Pretty awesome. But anyway, there's a lot of talk in the forums about all the different nerfs and all the different changes that happened in 1.1, especially to warriors. And so, while I think Beastmaster is still the way to go, that guy right there with his beast is probably doing more damage than me right now, but I really don't care, because I like Paragon, I like dual wielding, because you, one, look like a total pimp, and two, are just awesome, and you do a lot of quick damage. I'm not sure it's as high. I think right now my average parse was like 850 something, and the guys who had BM in tier 2 stuff were doing like 1,000-ish. So, you know, I'm not that high in my gear. In fact, I'll show you that right now. I'm in like tier 1 stuff, which is kind of nice, but not too terrific. That weapon is awesome, by the way. And then I have a dagger. I don't know. And then that's freaking amazing. That's that dropped from a tier 2, I believe. So, all in all, pretty good. Not great, but, you know, what are you going to do? Here are my stats for those of you who really care and want to, like, theory craft this stuff and maybe give me some advice. By all means, I'll take it. But, the big gist is this. I said this. Ugh. I need a new computer. Anyway, this is my spec right now. I am still 10 into Paladin. I know some people were saying switch to Beastmaster and a few other things, but if you can explain to me in, like, stupid sense, like dumb it down for me so I understand what the hell you're talking about, maybe I'll change it. But right now, having increased armor, because I tend to get hit a lot, you know, I'm not saying Chris is a bad tank, but that's what I'm saying. And, small arms, it increases my one-handed weapons by 10%, right? And if I have two, isn't that 10% for each? Maybe? Yeah, you think that's how it would work. And then I have a heal, which I need. I need Touch of Life, because that has saved my ass more times than I can even count. Then, Champion, I went 3 into Strength. I could have gone more, but you'll see why I didn't. Well, one, I had to put 44 points into Paragon, but also I love the additional 10% there, and successful critical hits gain 10 power. I need that, and I can't live without having Bull Rush in combat. I have to have Bull Rush, and I have to have where is it? Thread the Trees. I have to have that. Having 2 jumps is amazing. Walking is for chumps now that I have that. I just jump across the screen like an awesome dude. But also, I went, as you can see, 44 points in and got Paired Strike. Paired Strike is badass. It helps a lot. And then I have pretty much everything there is to get up here, except for a few here and there. This, I still don't understand. Right now, it equals about the exact same as this at level. So at level 50, Punishing Blow and Path of the Tempest are equal. Yeah, they keep saying that this is 130 instead of 124. You can see it says 3 points, 140 weapon plus 124. Everything that I've seen out there, it says 130, except for the actual game itself. Like, I don't know. So I went with it anyway because people are telling me that's the way to go. And apparently we're under attack or something, but whatever. And so here's my spec. It's very two-handed oriented, and let's show you some macros really quick. As you can see, my hotbar is cleaned up. I have my Bull Rush, which is like my super awesome. Actually, I'll do this. Whoop-ah! Right? And then immediately afterwards, I can go back here. Whoop-ah! I said, whoop, whoop-ah, 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 whoop-ah. There we go. I guess I had to be closer. But, so I can do 2 in a row, which is nice. I love something. And then Bull Rush gets back right away, and it's like, boom, I'm ready to go again. So, anyway, I enjoy it. I know some people are like, God, what a waste of points. I don't care. Having that gets me in and out of combat so easy when the guys, especially in this game, they face roll melee. It's ridiculous. Some of the abilities are just like, if you're ranged, you don't get hit at all during the fight. But if you're melee, it's just like pound, 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 dead. I also kept Mark of Inevitability. Yeah, you can see that that's like a armor reduced, and then this one's pretty nice. Attack power, spell power. The reasons why these are on my bar and not part of a macro is because, one, this one's insta-cast and would just take up the entire macro, or never get cast because of the order. And this one right here is just one that I can always use. It lasts for a minute. And most fights with guys aren't going to take a minute. Unless it's like a boss, and even then it seems like a worthless thing to put on. Anyway, I have a AP builder, a finisher, and an AoE macro. The AoE one I can show you. It's pretty simple. Like it does 1 AoE, it does 2 AoE, it does 3 AoE, right? And then if I want, I can finish it. Whoop, finisher. And that one, it increased my damage by 48%, right? Whoop, finisher. That one, it shifting blades. So pretty interesting AoE thing. Let's see what else. Oh, you probably actually want to see the AP and the, whatchamacallit, macro. There you go. Finish in 1. So this is the finisher macro. It shows strike like iron, which is freaking awesome. It's a great ability. Increases my damage by 48%, as you saw at 3 of my little swordy things. I also have shifting blades, which is great. That's the one that increases, it like gives me an extra strike. So let's see if I can actually bring that up for you. I love games where I can have like 12 different things open at one time, right? And so at 3 points, 75% of the damage I do is thrown back at them in in another attack. So it'd be like 1, 2 real quick. And so it's 1, 100%, 2, 75%. Does that make sense? But it happens 3 in a row, which is freaking awesome. Strike like iron, like I said, 48% at 3, which is pretty epic, and it lasts 10 seconds, I think. And then the last one's Path of Tempest, which is not there. Here it is. Ugh. But remember how I said it was 306? Or they said it was 300. I said something. It doesn't even matter. I can't remember what the hell I said, really. But right now it does 306. And I had mentioned that it's the exact same as this. And this is lower, like way lower on the champion thing. And they kept saying they're going to fix this and make it higher. I don't see it. Still not in the game. Everyone says it is, but I guess tooltips aren't updated or something. I don't know. Also, AP. This is my AP thing. What it does is right off the bat, it does, where is it? Paired Strike, which is a great ability to have. It's my 44 point. It uses both weapons to just whoop-ah the guys. And then after that, it does Death Touch, which decreases dexterity and strength, right? It does Rising Waterfall, which is a pretty great ability. It's like my after attack or whatever you would call that. After I do a main attack, this is the one that comes in after, I believe. I can't remember. No, maybe this is the main one. I don't even freaking remember anymore. Then you have Debilitating Strike, which is one of those. Where is that thing at? It's another debuff, and it basically reduces their attack points, I think. Increased damage to the affected... it increases damage against them. Whatever. You'd think I would know these things, right? But it's really early, and so, yeah. I know it says 1:10 p.m. there, but, yeah. It's early for me. I had a really long night last night. Let's see here. That's pretty much it. Basically, it does all these things in a row, and it only casts what it's able to cast. So if Paired Strike isn't up, because Paired Strike has a 15-second cooldown, it goes on to the next one. And if the next one isn't up, because Touch of Death has a 1-minute cooldown, it goes on to the next one. And if Rising Waterfall, which is a what is this thing called? It's like one of those reactive abilities. Thank you. There we go. Reactive abilities. It only works after you do something that generates an attack point, right? That isn't also a follow-up attack. No, wait, it's not reactive. Reactive. God, this is the most hodgepodge. If I felt like editing this, I probably would have, but it doesn't matter. it's a follow-up ability. Reactive abilities would be stuff like turn the blade, right? This attack must follow a parry or block. That's reactive. This is a follow-up. All right. So since paired strike and death touch can't work because they're on a cooldown, a follow-up attack isn't going to work because it can't follow either of these. So that one will be skipped. And what will happen is then it will go to Debilitating Strike. And if that one's down, it will go to Turn of Blade. And if that one's down, right? And eventually, all these will be down and go to Dual Strike. It hits Dual Strike. And then Rising Waterfall can be active. Boom. And then I'll go back to Dual Strike. But then, so it's genius how this thing works out. And I totally stole this from the forums. Whoever is the guy who thought this up is a straight G. And he has all my respect. And the finishing one is just pretty simple and easy. And here's my, like, running one. I just like how it jumps me around from downtown. And here's AoE. That's pretty much it. And I guess you guys want to see me, like, kill crap. So I'm going to get all the way back here and, like, target something. Or I'll target that one over there, whatever. Good job, tab targeting. And, whoop-ah! Alright, and I just spam 1 and boom, 2. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2. 1, 1, 1, 1. And you can see it. Oh, and I don't even have my buffs on. Probably should do that, huh? Alright, so basically, I'm sure there's a better way to do the, whatever those things are, the finishers, but right now it's fine. I don't do initial finishing attack right away, but it still feels pretty good to actually do damage again. So I don't know if it's great damage. I'm on a dungeon practice dummy right now, so this is guys you would find in a dungeon, but seems pretty nice. I'm doing a lot of quick damage, right? So I don't know. That's it, guys. Thank you for watching. Thumbs up, subscribe, do all the stuff that you would normally do, and hopefully my rambling has been worth it for you, and you got something out of this. Thank you again, and I'm going to keep killing guys. Talk to you later.